Good day, everyone. I want to share with you today an article that I wrote many years ago. The title is Religion a Way to Compress the Fear of After Death? Let's explore. Since we don't have any specific knowledge on how the concept of death is, our ideas can only be classified as assumptions. The scientific and observational knowledge we have on death is that all living organisms are bound to die when their biological systems no longer are able to work. Since every human's biological system collapses and is no longer a part of Earth and life, and since every human being is aware of this, then what is so horrifying and what is left to discuss about that? A human's conscience, since it is able to realize what death might be like, is terrified of being turned off. What scares everybody from death is that everything a living has done throughout his or her life, every person that he or she has loved, every success he or she accomplished, and all the thoughts and ideas he or she has thought of might disappear and have no meaning after that. The disappearance of the solid body. The living body loses its abilities after the occasion of death, and since this is a fact, there are no more theories about after death relative to the bodies. Conscience is a different concept. Since what happens to our conscience is not known and proven, there are theories and beliefs on the persistence and continuousness of mind and thoughts. By nature, human beings tend not to come to a fully acceptance of their self-death, and even though they know they will die one day, they choose to look at this subject with a more shallow and senseless way, as if it is so far away from them. Even though they try to ignore it, it is soon to come. This is where religion comes on the stage, according to me. For over 7,000 years, there are proofs of the existence of religion. When the understanding of society and morals started developing between humankind, they lacked an explanation to where they came from and what will happen to them when they die. How was nature and life created, and so on. Human beings also needed a greater power to believe in making everything right, be it honoring their nice and selfless behavior in the society or punishing the selfish and disturbing behavior created amongst the mankind. This need of explanation, fear of losing everything they worked for, and the need of a greater power has all been satisfied with the appearance of the concept of religion. Religion had many contributions to the society, along with compressing the fear of after death inside people. It created order, decent behavior. It created a power that would punish all creating harm to the society, disabling the society to think that they would get away with them being a cause of disturbance. It offered equality between man and woman, rich and poor, young or old, let them be more powerful to suppress the rest of the society or have many more possessions compared with the people around. Its basic purpose was to create comfort in the society, if followed properly. The main point of my investigation is religion's role in destroying the fear of after death. Believing in religion meant people being able to keep on surviving. Even though not exactly like themselves, but according to different religions, they could keep on living as souls, as other human beings that will be born in the future, as animals or plants, or in other ways that will satisfy their need and wish to maintaining their existence. Looking at the history of human, it is seen that the currency of religion has decreased compared with after it was introduced. This may be due to the fact that the structure of society has reached a form that the lack of religion does not create many problems among humans anymore. Nowadays, there are laws to keep order, morals, and perspective of human that has shaped enough to realize how a man causing disturbance should be treated, or a woman. Families and education systems are all working together to inject a sense of responsibility to the next generations. Even without religion and not obeying the rules of the religion, people can leave marks and proofs of their existence in the face of Earth with the developed technology. Looking at the statistics of 2005 about atheists in different countries, the minimum number of non-believers in China is around 100 million people, in Japan it is 80 million people, and in Russia it is 34 million people. These statistics not only prove the large increase of number of non-believers, but it also gives us a couple of ideas on how they approach the subject of after death. With the improved science, humans had been able to increase their life time compared with the people that lived in the times of religion's introduction. Since the lives of humans are much more filled up with current and present occasions, they don't spare the amount of time the people before spared to think on the concept of death. With the improved technology, they face or hear death-related events with large numbers of lost souls that they become numb towards the subject. They can now share their thoughts and ideas by writing them down, enabling them to reach millions in their present time and people that will be living in the next centuries. They have photographs, videos, their names on the internet or the media, satisfying them in the sense of keeping to survive in some sense, at least by being remembered and known. As the result of my investigation, it is possible to say that religion might be considered a tool to compress the fear of afterdeath amongst human beings, although its main purpose is to create peace and order. Destroying the fear of disappearance human beings have serves the prime intention of religion by making people believe that the good deeds they have and the successes they accomplish do count and is not a complete waste when they die after all. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my essay regarding the fear of afterdeath and how religion contributes in easing it and how it applies to today's conditions of its necessity and the statistics around the believers going down according to studies. Thank you. Have a nice day.